Mikey, I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too. Let's go find something to eat.
Where would we find food?
Is that baby Mikey? What happened to you? Why is your head so wide?
Baby Mikey, what happened to you?
JJ and Mikey, there you are. I wanted to warn you not to go near the grandfather who had recently settled in our village.
What is a grandfather?
He built this huge tree house and settled there. Be careful, he has some magic. I decided to see what was in his chests, and he caught me and enchanted my head, and now it is wide. But I even like it. Now I can fly like a helicopter.
Wait, baby Mikey, where did you fly to?
I hope the spell stays on him while he's high in the sky.
We need to think about how we can get food. I'm very hungry. Maybe we'll pick carrots in this garden?
There's a lot of wheat right in front of me. I hope they won't be offended if we borrow some.
They won't mind because they won't know about our theft.
Who said it was theft? We just decided to borrow some wheat from the neighbors, didn't we? Neighbors are supposed to help each other out.
Also true. I guess I just didn't put it that way. We just decided to borrow some wheat from a neighbor and then return it.
Hey you! Those two, the green one and the red one, what are you doing on my farm?
We decided to get back at you for what you did to our friend's head. Now you will be left without wheat.
Now you will answer for what you did and for what your friend did.
Damn Mikey, we have to run. Don't you remember what he did to baby Mikey's head? I wouldn't want to repeat his fate. We have to get home before he catches up with us.
Run into the house as fast as you can. He's too old to chase us, so he can't catch up with us. Let's go up to the top and look around, in case he's running around the village somewhere looking for us.
I highly doubt he'd follow us to the other end of the village. More likely he'd just try to scare us into staying away from him, but we'd better check it out. I've been thinking, baby Mikey said he put a spell on him because he was trying to steal something from his chest, and I wonder what he would find in those chests.
Let's jump here in the water. I don't see that sorcerer around, and I see you decided to jump by an alternative method. The head over heels method.
Come on, it didn't hurt me. Let's think about how we can get into his house without him noticing us. Maybe he's still looking for us all over the village, and while he's away we can find out what he keeps in his trunks.
I hope so. At least we were able to walk up to his house without him throwing some kind of spell at us.
Look at this. There are two skeletons. I hope we are not in their place. And how did he manage so quickly to build such a huge house on the tree? It is necessary first to plant it, long grow it to a gigantic size, then have to build on it a house.
Do not forget that this grandfather is a sorcerer. Maybe he built this house with the help of spells. In addition, judging by the skeletons we saw, this grandfather can defend himself, so we have to be extremely careful. I hope he is not watching us from the street, because on these vines we can be seen from any corner of the world.
Mikey, he's not outside. He's at home. He just decided to sleep. Apparently we wore him out because he had to chase us and he decided to rest a little. But it's good for us. He will not notice the fact that we steal everything from his chests.
Look at the cool suit on his clothes rack. He must have been a very powerful sorcerer when he was young. Let's go up to the second floor and see what's there. He's sleeping pretty soundly, so he won't notice us.
Oh, you decided to steal his carrots? Very convenient, because I'm hungry, and we have no food at home except wheat, which we decided to borrow.
What is this statue? Apparently he is doing some research.
This chest is empty. Let's see what's in the others.
JJ, just look at what's in these chests. There are some magical artifacts and costumes. Let's try to put them on and use them. See what happens.
This chest is empty. Let's see what's in the others.
You look like a firefighter in that suit. What properties do those suits have?
If my costume is red, then most likely it has the element of fire. If your costume is white, then it is probably the element of ice. But it's better not to check these abilities here. You need to break the glass in this house and fly out into the street.
That sorcerer is still asleep. He hasn't even noticed that we stole his spells from him, so how can he do magic without them?
I think even without these items this grandfather has some kind of spells, but the fact that he did not notice us is good. But come on, can we fly to the roof of our house?
But I could barely make it to the roof, but you didn't make it, I see.
I literally just missed the height, but never mind. Come inside and let's see what abilities we have.
Because of this potion, it takes me a long time to come down, but I took some magical ice crystal from the sorcerer. I'll check what it can do.
Why check on me? Mikey! What are you doing?
I froze you to the point where you couldn't move. Man, that's a cool thing I got.
Now you're going to answer for freezing me. Come here, I want to test my abilities.
Oh my god, what is this?
That's my flamethrower. What? You still know how to throw pieces of ice?
Yeah, that's another one of my abilities, but what can you do?
That's what I can do. I can direct the sun's energy to a certain point with a beam. The only drawback is that in order to hit the target with this beam, you need to stand still for a few seconds. But in any case, I like my abilities, and I like your abilities too.
Look, I can freeze water. I can actually build bridges in this way if there is a huge river or sea on our way. It seems to me that we have very cool abilities, and I don't even know who has them better. By the way, you mentioned that in order to your beam hit the enemy, you need him to stand still. In theory, I can conditionally freeze someone, and you can use your beam to hit the enemy. I think we can be a great team.
Yes, we can really be a great law enforcement team. We will punish bandits and others who prevent people from living a normal life.
Hey, you! Not only did you steal my wheat, but you also broke into my house and stole the most precious thing there. You will pay for this. Now you will not get off so easily.
We run from him until he conjures something for us.
I think he will not let us go so easily. Most likely he will look for us and try to destroy us. I think if we have his spells, then we have nothing to fear from him. I think we should attack him first before he does it himself.
I agree, we need to attack him. JJ, look! What is this creature? Had this sorcerer summoned him?
It's definitely a sorcerer's pet. It looks quite dangerous.
This sorcerer is behind him. He is throwing some diamond blocks. We need to destroy him and this huge creature. My frost is useless against this creature. He looks adapted to the cold. Not surprised if this frost crystal was created with the help of him, but ice boulders damage him.
Great! Mikey! We destroyed it!
Not only did you steal spells from me, but you also destroyed my pet. Do you know how long I have been looking for this particular kind of creature? You will not get off so easily. I will send all my strength to destroy you once and for all.
It all started with you bewitching baby Mikey.
Your friend, like you, decided to rob me. I think you too have a very distorted idea of justice, but you never understood this.
Great! We finally dealt with this old grandfather. Now we have his abilities and we can do so much with them. I don't even know where to start.
I don't know myself. I think now we can test whose abilities are better, yours or mine. So, a friendly duel.
Wait, Mikey. I see some kind of luminous creatures far from us. Maybe these are also the pets of that sorcerer? We need to check and, in which case, destroy them.
It's strange. I haven't seen anything like this before near this village. I thought from afar that they were such fireflies, but they are too huge for fireflies. But what if they appeared due to the fact that we destroyed the sorcerer? Maybe he was a vessel of magical energy, and since we destroyed the sorcerer, then all this magical energy broke out and affected the creatures around?
You with such a smart face tell your theory while trying to freeze me. What's wrong with you?
Ouch, I just thought that you turned your attention to the fireflies because you are afraid of me and do not want to try your luck in a friendly duel.
I am afraid of you. You must be joking. Why should I be afraid of you? Because you freeze enemies if they get close enough. Or the fact that you're throwing blocks of ice that don't hit? My fire hits the whole area. You have no chance to defeat me. Mr. Refrigerator.
I can easily put out your fire with my freeze, and your beam is only effective if I stand still, and you only have your flamethrower that does very little damage, and with such abilities you really think you can resist me?
Despite the fact that you consider my beam to be useless, you still somehow hit it, and if you freeze me, I will defrost very quickly due to the fact that I own the element of fire and the temperature of my body will not allow me to freeze for a long time.
It's funny to see that we have different features against each other. You have the ability to quickly unfreeze, and I have the ability to quickly put out the fire. Yes, and we have been trying to destroy each other for a very long time and cannot determine which of us is the winner.
Wait, we just can't hit each other with abilities. I think we haven't learned how to use them yet, but what if we have abilities that we don't know about yet?
We will learn our secret abilities over time, but I wonder what other abilities can be mastered.
I wonder what else I can do. Maybe I can send a meteor at you. Well, check it out.
How did you do this? How did you discover new abilities in yourself?
I won't tell you this. The main thing is that this ability can already harm you. You have nothing to oppose against it.
Okay, you won. I'm not ready yet. Anyway, we're much stronger if we use our abilities together. Remember how I pushed the sorcerer into your beam?
It was cool. I think it's time for us to say goodbye, dear viewers. And which element do you like more, ice or fire? Write in the comments.
Bye-bye.